Bark, bark. No, not yet. That's going to happen soon. Stop it. We know. You know you're sexy. Thank you. That's very nice of you. That's very kind of you to say. Anyway, folks. I'm live. I'm alive. There's a lot to talk about today. Okay. Pup dates are, I'm probably gonna go get the pupper Sunday. And my life is gonna change dramatically. Sakura Gore, thank you for the 25 gifted subs, allowing 25 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour, but we are not doing that right now. I'm just, I'm on autopilot. It's been a while. Dude, I've taken so many fucking days off. It's like weird. I've forgotten how to stream. I don't know how to describe it. It's odd. Like, it's not even the top of the hour right now. You know what I mean?
How far did he get? Do you know?
Okay. I don't like that. Bro cries about thinking people watching him. The narcissism on this guy. Brother, this is my job. My job. We're talking about job performance. When I talk about that, it's not narcissism. It's like literally just, streaming as much as I love it. Is about there's Resident Evil 4 is fire though. It's such a good game.
He's mega scared of scary. Scary games are scary. Oh, poor guy. There.
Thank you for consoling me. That's very kind. Please help. I rizzed up a girl. I really like her, but yesterday I found out she likes Tim Pool, and we had an argument on trans people. She believes they are pedos, and Chris from Mr. Beast is brainwashed. Should I try to convince her otherwise or leave it be? Wait, what? Please advise. Other than this, she seems pretty socialist. What? That's an insane sequence of events to find out. Like, how is that person even remotely a socialist? I don't know. I mean, they're like, I want Medicare for all except for trans people. Like, I want everybody to have access to healthcare, but just not trans people. Like, I just don't want them to have healthcare. You know what I mean? Is that how that works? Like, it's Medicare for all except trans? Is that, like, how does that work? I need to understand. Even in a positive way. Even you're trans, let's say, and you have boyfriend, girlfriend, them friend who's also trans, right? If they were constantly like, let's talk about, neopronouns right now. Let's have a conversation about neopronouns. Let's have a conversation about, like, whether AFAB and AMAB is actually the correct terminology to utilize. You'd be like, no, you're boring. What the fuck? Live your life. Let's get back to normal shit, like Hearts of Iron or sex mods for Fallout New Vegas. Things like that. That's what you would normally say. Like, let's talk about the shit that we would normally talk about. Trains, you know what I mean? Creator. And no, I didn't cuck you. Like, this shit is so stupid. Like, the idea that, like, oh man, I can't believe you're fucking hanging out with. Yeah, what do you think I was just like, hey guys, I don't want to stream today? Stop being so fucking parasocial and weird, man. Oliver Tree is parasocial, lion style moms. Like, they got the fucking claws out. They didn't get their content and they didn't get their, CC noti yesterday. They didn't get their fave notice yesterday. So they're on one right now. They're going to shit on all the people that I fucking collaborated with. So weird. It's so strange. Chris and Danny were also in Vine, so why are y'all crying? Yeah, exactly. Represents over 100,000 federal workers in Canada. Yeah. This is the guy you meant, by the way, Fox News. No, not Jesse Kelly, dude. No, I'm talking about Jesse Waters. Jesse Waters is on with, like, Fox and 5 or whatever. Fox 5. All right, let's get back to it.
Ew, Fox
Statements made over 2.5 months.
Ben Shapiro on Mr. Beast. Yeah, we'll fucking cover it later. Okay?
Well, folks,
this is 1.2 million views in one day. Oh my god, I fucking hate everyone. I hate this fucking world that we live in.
And this was not the case of
Carl Jacobs. What the fuck? Hey, yo, Carl, you know what you're talking about. It's probably not even gonna come from their fucking revenue anyway. Fine for the rich isn't a punishment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, when I'm covering something, there's two different elements of my coverage. One of the components is within the current system that we exist in. Okay? When I'm talking about something like that, I'm talking about it within the confines of the current system that we exist under. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Obviously, this is not my personal opinion on what we should do with the Fox News hosts. Okay? But having said that, yes, this tiny number that you're referencing is close to $1 billion. And that number is actually a record-breaking defamation suit award. Okay? This is literally the most amount of money anyone has ever gotten from a defamation suit. I hope you understand that. So yeah, it's not a small fraction. It's a gigantic sum. It's huge. Dude, who are you? Hello, I know you hate me, but please help me reconnect with Caitlin. I know you helped me, but I beg for your assistance. The fuck? Charity is not socialism, okay? Socialism is not about redistributive policies, okay? Unless we're talking about redistributing profits that workers are generating, okay? And redistributing the power in the workplace back to the workers. Redistributing a democratic process from a dictatorship of the bourgeois, the capital owners, back to a dictatorship of the proletariat. Charity in general, philanthropy in general, under a capitalist organization of the economy is basically a band-aid solution for some of the problems that the organization of the economy creates, which is precisely the reason why Jeff Bezos does a fuck ton of it, and it's a good PR for you, and also, in certain instances, even a tax shelter or a tax haven, especially if you set up a 501c4, which you put all your stock options into. Socialism means you have to be poor. Socialism means you can't have a nice house. Socialism means that you're a hypocrite if you have a nice house in Los Angeles. A man not entitled to the fruits of his labor. That doesn't actually mean libertarianism, you fucking idiot. They are utilizing left-wing economic populism to sell their reactionary right-wing economic idealism. Okay? That's it. The fact that this is not Pulitzer Prize winning journalism. I'll just say it like that. The fact that he is personally, you have been growing on YouTube over the past 5 years. Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit, dude. What are you talking about? Like, who cares? Okay, let's compare HasanAbi to Glenn Greenwald. How about that on YouTube search? Oh. Never mind. Now I see why he's doing this on Rumble. He's doing that.
I have changed our politics, which is his view, is because we're the ones who are seeking material wealth. Let me show you a couple of these.
That's what's going on. Now we get it. Glenn Greenwald
Are interested in getting rich. Let's look at, this is him saying this again. This is several days after I sent him those corrections.
straight up. He is like a hard listen. That's how big of a fan I was. And honestly, it's really sad. What happened? Left on red? What is he saying? You actually have to go back. As soon as you stood up, he started explaining in detail why he's mad.
Richard Grenell, he claimed I spoke inaccurately about his role in a much less extreme way than these lies Hasan Piker told about me. And the first thing I did upon getting his email was I ran to Twitter. I urged people to go read Richard Grenell's version of events, disputing what I had said, and then invited him on my show to clear the air. That's what you do if you're a person who has even minimal integrity. What he did, Hasan Piker, was he ignored what I sent him.
Hi, Hasan. Someone sent me a clip where you referenced me for a bit. Not sure if this was from this week, but it seems recent. I'm sending a few points of clarification. I'm not angry. I'm not suggesting you lied or did anything in bad faith, but it's just to clarify in case you mention it again. Bro, this man sent me this DM on April 12th. You want to know something? He sent it at 5:31 a.m. Yeah, bro. I didn't see it. My bad. You know how many fucking DMs I get? Are you insane? You sent me you sent me the long. Oh my god, it's so. Dude, I have internet. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have uploads, I have downloads, I have it all.
This past Saturday, and he's been recovering at home. The man who allegedly shot him, 84-year-old Andrew Lester, has now just been charged. We're joined by Ralph Yarl's mother, that's Cleo Nagby, and the family's attorney, that is Lee Merritt. This is an interview that you'll see first on CBS Mornings. I don't know where to begin to express how glad we are, Ms. Nagby, that your son is okay. It seems like a miracle and a blessing. Lee, it's good to see you as well. But I want to start with you, Ms. Nagby.
That there are 2 felony charges that bear serious consequences, but we're not quite sure why attempted murder wasn't one of the charges, and we want to explore that a little further. We're looking forward to speaking with federal prosecutors and investigators to see if this family's civil rights were violated, particularly in terms of due process. We expect all families who are met with this kind of trauma to get an immediate police response and a vigorous prosecution. That's not what this family was given before there was now.
This is show trying to talk shit about Mark Zuckerberg and be like, oh, he's actually a liberal. Please don't use his platform if you want to do right-wing conspiracies. Please use mine instead. Don't use his platform to do Nazi pedophile stuff. Twitter is now the #1 Nazi pedophile website. I will unban you as long as you say you were unjust. I don't even care. Okay. But yeah, she went from that to like befriending Alex Jones. She actually had, here's Red Scare recording. Here's Red Scare recording a podcast. What? I almost finished watching this episode. In fact, the whole season. Anyway, if I had to befriend one potato-shaped person, I would pick Alex Jones too. Yeah, I mean the revenue for sure. I just don't think that this disparity is correct. Does that make sense? But of course, let's be real. I eat America's banned foods. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I love this. This is great.
Available to a lot of kids in North America are banned elsewhere in the world, but the FDA allows it, and I believe it's all for the sake of money.
They have Frosties in the UK. No, they have Mountain Dew in the UK, for example, but Yellow 5 is banned. So they just use different compounds. They will use different shit. They're just made differently. It's not the same product. It doesn't taste the same.
I love this life of moral corruption.
Rule number 1. The more you go to the gym, the gayer you are. Everybody knows this.
It's on the no-fly list. That's because it is soaked in chlorine before it goes to market, which is kind of gross. I don't even like to swim in a chlorine pool. I don't want to be chlorine chicken.
What?
But I'm gonna eat it today for the video.
Wait, what?
I just lunch lady that. Do the hospital bills. So there's something in here called bromine, which has a number of health problems, including memory loss. Powdered mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
What?
Excited?
No. Salute.
What the fuck was that? That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Excited?
No. Salute.
Yes. But it's not. This is a video game made entirely in the Unreal 5 engine, which is like a body camera footage video game. I think it's like Supernatural. Body cam first person shooter on record.
Surface and how light is absorbed as it travels through that clear layer.
This is
of
so
varying
insane.
depths. And now we can add back on the dust and dirt layers. And notice how the reflection changes when interacting with the
Chatter, you're a fucking degenerate. You went CSGO skins are gonna look crazy. You are such a fucking degen, dog. That's where your mind went? Oh, dog, I can't wait to get a fucking opal butterfly knife, dude.
dust layer, and that there are no artifacts along the transition from dirt to dust to opal.
I grew up in Turkey, okay? And if it wasn't for pirated games, if it wasn't for all the piracy that I engaged in at a young age, I would have never been able to play any fucking games whatsoever because, unfortunately, due to rigorous IP controls and how goddamn expensive video games are in a country like Turkey, and also on top of that, literal like distribution rights that wouldn't arrive in my fucking country until many, many years down the line, I would never be able to play any of these fucking games. So I do not give a shit. I am always going to be in support of piracy, okay? It's awesome. I am a huge fan of piracy. I think it's great. Art should be cherished. Art should be celebrated. Art should be consumed. Piracy is a major way to allow that to happen, okay? You expand it. You expand it to the world globally. You give access to those who do not have access. Not everything has to be about fucking, increasing the bottom line of mega corporations. Aiden's birthday in UK land, by the way. Happy birthday, Aiden. There you go. Fossabot is another example of this. A lot of you hate Fossabot, but without it, we would not be able to have normal free flow communication in this fucking chat because some of you are unhinged demons. Chatterino was made by a Forsen boy. Many of the things that we take for granted are made by people in Forsen's community. They lie to you by claiming that they are there to protect you. They don't protect you. You're a fucking idiot if you ever defend it, okay? Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord. They aren't a broke artist. They're just a temporarily embarrassed Nintendo. Exactly. Oh, no. Welcome. I used to do all that. I have not drawn at all in many, many years. Okay? I haven't. My dad told me, you're never going to make money doing this. Okay? Don't be silly. I love that this is your passion, but you're never going to make money. That's back when I used to draw literally nonstop all the time. Stop putting titties in the chat in parentheses. That was my weakest moment. So